Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy, and in my channel I talk about plants and my life and journey with my plants. I haven't filmed anything this week. Today is Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday, which is my birthday. I'm turning 39 tomorrow, and I usually upload on Sunday, so I'm a little bit behind this week. It actually has been a little bit of a challenging week for me. I feel like I say that a lot to you guys, but yeah, I've just been like, my brain was just really negative yesterday, and I just couldn't get myself to like feeling positive. But thankfully today, after a night of sleep, that was like washed over. Why did I talk about that? I guess I just want to say that's past, and I'm feeling much better today, and I'm really excited. Jordan's got lots of like fun things planned for my birthday tomorrow. We're going to see the Van Gogh exhibition, which I've been wanting to go, but when it first was taking place in Vancouver, the tickets were just really hard to come by. So now it's been around for a while now, so it's easier for us to get a ticket and go see the exhibition. Anyway, so like I have plans to film the day, so it should be pretty fun. And I know that Tony's got quite a few surprise like birthday cuttings as gifts for me for tomorrow's dinner, so it should be a fun day to vlog. So what are we doing today? I just want to give you guys a grow tent update. Actually, I have upgraded my grow tent. Mars Hydro messaged me and asked if I would like to continue to work with them, and they ended up sending me a bigger grow tent and a bigger grow light, because I've always wanted to either get another grow tent or upgrade to a bigger size, so it really worked out for me. And I finally kind of set up the grow tent now with 2 shelves, and I think it's still a work in progress, but I think it'll just be fun to show you guys the grow tent, what's growing in there and how things are doing. And there are, I think, a couple new plants in there too. So yeah, let's just take a look. Let me just turn the fan off before we get started. This is the light. It's really big. I think it's the TS2000. I'll make sure I get the right name, and then I'll put it in the link. And I'm just backing up a little bit so you can see how big the grow tent is. Pretty much fits in the closet. Remember before it was pretty much almost half the size, and I had like another shelf and some more plants on the other side, and now it just kind of takes up the whole closet, plus it comes out more. Before, the grow tent was like right up against this side, so it is like quite a bit bigger. They offered me even a bigger size, but Jordan had to put a stop to that because he just does not want such a big thing in the house. All right, what should we do? Let's go from the top first. I guess it's a little bit harder to get to. You guys know this is my Hoya Sarawak that I really love, and it tends really well, and I'm seeing the tan intensify a little bit with the grow light. I actually just had to turn down the intensity of the grow light. Maybe I'll show you guys. So this grow light, unlike the other one that I had was kind of set at the same intensity, but this one I can turn it down and turn it up. Right now I'm just having it at 50%. When I first had it, which was like about a week ago, I had it maybe at 65%, and I'm finding some of my AROIDS getting a little bit like stressed out from how intense the light is, so I'm turning it down a little bit. So there's the Sarawak, and then I have my Daikii, which I really love this blush too. It's super cute. I had just repotted it. It was in like pure sphagnum moss and in like a maybe 3.5-inch pot, terracotta pot. So it really was time to repot it, and let's see how it does so this time I'm using more like a really airy soil mixture. Yeah, I hope that it does well, transitions well in that. It does have a peduncle. This is it's trying to bloom again here, which is exciting. This needs to be repotted. This is or water. This is called Kwang Bing. it was really not doing very well, and then I kept it in the grow tent and it's put out these 2 new leaves. So I think it's bouncing back, but I don't think it's out of the woods yet. Yeah. My Gunnan gating, I also took a cutting of it. It was like 1 plant, but it was so slow, so I decided to cut it and root another one. Sometimes cutting a plant stimulates growth, so then I was trying that to see if the original plant will have a new growth point, and then I'll get another plant anyways. I think this one has rooted because the leaves are pretty firm, but neither one of them have any growth points right now. On the back we have a Macrophylla albomarginata, or is this Latifolia now? I think that's what it is. This is a Myrillii. It is finally working on another new leaf, which I'm really excited about. It has been not doing anything for a while. I did just repot it, so I'm not sure if it's due to the repotting that it is doing well. So next to the Myrillii, we have the, I really love this one, the Botoniae sp, what? I totally forgot its name. The Bilobata imposter. I'll put the name on the screen. But it tends so beautifully. I love the rim and I love the color. That muted kind of rose color, it's so pretty. And then, let's see, in front of the Myrillii, we have a, ooh, this is a, what is this? I forget. This is also a Botoniae. Yeah. And it's super cute and round. I love how oval the leaves are. I just made that trellis for it yesterday. In front of that is my Hoya Pancho. I also just repotted it today. It was in sphagnum moss. The cup is really long, so I put leca balls on the bottom, and then my airy soil mixture, like lots of wood, cocoa chip, husk chips, and perlite. And I just put it in there, and it was already working on this new leaf, and like, look at how precious these leaves are. So cute. In front of that we have my Sigillatus, who has these 2 new leaves. Are really cute and lighter pink or purple than the other ones. And then these guys, I really hope it blooms this time. Last time it blasted. I don't think last time it reached the stage before it blasted. So yeah. And then I don't remember who this one is. I'll have to double check and put it in the video. But it's super purple. One of the leaves is really pretty. Put it up there. And then I have my Hoya Jennifer, who is really slow, but it did put out these 2 new leaves. I'll just be happy with that. Jennifer. Behind, this is my CV Joy, which I super love. I think it's got like, this is a new leaf. Oh, so pretty. And then another new leaf here. Gorgeous. And there's another little one hiding in there, but I don't know if that's gonna grow into a full leaf. And then I have my Hoya Viola back in the grow tent. It wasn't putting out new growth in the terrarium, so I figure I'll try it back in the grow tent. I'm just gonna keep it in here because it's always happy in this grow tent, so that's where it will stay. Ooh, I'm kind of crouching in under the grow light, and I'm sweating, and this position making my back super sore. Okay, let's just quickly look at the other Hoyas up here. We have the Hoya Rebecca in here, which I really wish that it gets more color. Maybe I'll put it on the shelf right underneath the light. But it's really like super easy, super lovely, and it has a flower. It's almost gonna flower soon. Hold on, let me just adjust it to show you. Look at these little balls. Look how cute it is. I love this guy. I forgot to show you guys the Quinquanervia. It looks a little bit beat up because it had that fungal infection that stopped, but it hasn't been growing at all. Ooh. This looks like a new grow point and another new grow point. Well, it's not focused, hey? I'm just seeing a stupid chopstick. Do you guys see? I don't know. But I can see a couple grow points, hopefully, to turn into something. All right. And then here we have this Benguinensis. It also tends very beautifully, but it doesn't have so much tin right now. And also it looks a little bit beat up too. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing looking Hoya that I have. Oh, my sunrise really needs to be watered. Wow, look at this. So red. This is gonna bloom soon too. Let me just pull that out so I remember to water it. Look at this top leaf, so red. You see this, the flower buds are so crimson. Next up, my Hoya Grey Ghost finally put out a new leaf that didn't drop. This is the 4th leaf that it's tried to put out, and finally, this one, even though it's so weird looking, it's a leaf that's sticking around and not dropping, which I'm really happy about. This one is just in cocoa husk, and it barely, I had to reroot it. It had root rot, so it barely has much roots, and so yeah, I'm happy that it finally grew. I also just repotted this compacta, Hoya compacta albomarginata. Same thing, I put leca ball on the bottom. My Australis Elisa, not doing well at all. I think it may also have root rot. Like, look at this. The sphagnum moss doesn't feel super dry, and the leaves are wrinkly, so this one I probably will need to do some damage control. I also made this trellis for my SPVL 09. I just love this Hoya so much, and because of the trellis I took it out of the terrarium because it needs a little bit more room. Some of my aroids getting a little bit like stressed out from how intense the light is, so I'm turning it down a little bit. So there's the Sarawak, really pretty, and then hold on, let me see. And then I have my Daikii, which I really love this blush too. It's super cute. I had just repotted it. It was in like pure sphagnum moss and in like a maybe 3.5 inch pot, terracotta pot. So it really was time to repot it, and let's see how it does with so this time I'm using more like a really airy soil mixture. Yeah, I hope that it does well, transitions well in that. It does have a peduncle. This is, it's trying to bloom again here, which is exciting. This needs to be repotted. This is, or watered. This is called Quang Bing. It was really not doing very well, and then I kept it in the grow tent, and it's put out these 2 new leaves. So I think it's bouncing back, but I don't think it's out of the woods yet. Yeah. My Gannan Gading, I also took a cutting of it. It was like one plant, but it was so slow, so I decided to cut it and root another one. Sometimes cutting a plant stimulates growth. So then I was trying that to see if the original plant will have a new growth point, and then I'll get another plant anyways. I think this one has rooted because the leaves are pretty firm, but neither one of them have any growth points right now. On the back we have a Macrophylla albomarginata, or is this Latifolia now? I think that's what it is. There's so much talk about it, and every time people talk about it, I just I stop reading. It's just like I don't want to take in the information. Is that bad? That's bad, right? I should be more open to learning. This is Merilii. It is finally working on another new leaf, which I'm really excited about. It has been slow, not doing anything for a while. I did just repot it, so I'm not sure if it's due to the repotting that it is doing well. Up here is my Hoya. I think this is 049. It has been with me for a while now, and just no growth yet. But it seems to be pretty easy going. So we'll just also let it do its thing. All right, shall we look on the second level of on this shell? I have this one. I think this is Carnosa Stardust or Freckles or something just splashy. Look at this, is like, it used to be much darker in color. I think it's just getting too much light. So yeah, so it's the leaf color is just lighter, which I don't really like. So I'm gonna put it actually on a lower shelf with more of the AROIDS. Okay, I have the AH0724 or just 724. I think I need to water it, but it's so succulent. Nothing for a super long time. When I first got it in the winter, it was really fast growing, and then nothing. So we'll just leave that. Also, my Wilbur Graves is in the bag here. She's also not growing at the moment, which is okay. They will, as long as they don't have root rot, they will just have their time, you know. This is my fungi. Definitely needs water. Oh. Doesn't really look like a fungi, hey? That's why I got another one, because this one doesn't really quite have that look. Okay, pull this one out too. This one needs to be tended to. Okay, this is just hanging here, so maybe we'll just take it out. This is the, I always get the name wrong, Vitellina. So pretty. I love this one. Hold on. Look at that. Nothing's growing, I don't think. Just super gorgeous. Look at that splash in the tan. Unreal. Okay, now that that's out of the way, on the shelf, I just have my some of my varicosum in here. I don't find this to be a very easy plant, and I don't really like it because of the way it's growing. So I'm kind of ignoring it a little bit. Put this back. This one also needs to be watered. I think this one is a ciliata, or is it gigas? Look at this. Focus. This new leaf. So cute. Yeah, so this one I need to water too, like the sunrise. All right. And then this is kind of exciting. I hope the new leaves are still there. My Hoya Michelle, is that what you call it? Michelle. This is one of my slowest growing Hoyas. This is the newest leaf, but unfortunately it was like squeezed in between something, so it didn't turn into these like big beautiful leaf. But it does have like this new leaf, and behind here too. Here another new leaf. I don't know if they're gonna grow. I just keep my fingers crossed and hope for the best, and just like leave it alone, not bother it. Okay, so that's that. Let's look at the second shelf on this one. So, ooh, okay, this is kind of exciting, but I don't want to make a mess. This is my Hoya Caudata Sumatra, big leaf. Let's see it from here. I really love the tan. Look at that. It's so pretty. And it's got a new leaf coming. Look how fuzzy it is. I love this one. So gorgeous. Keep that out of the way. I just put this one in here because the space that it was in, I'm using that space as like a isolation corner for all the plants that have thrips, which, you know, I cannot find a space big enough for plants with thrips. It is a problem. But this is the variegated Alocasia Friedek. I had such a hard time with this plant. It was rotting, so I put the bulb away for the winter. I rerooted it, and it tried to put out a new leaf again, like multiple times. Then it had another time of root rot, and then one time the leaf almost made it through. Then we had that heat wave, and it just like burnt it to crisp. So finally, we have one good leaf. I don't know if more will come. I don't know if I should repot it. I'm just so extremely tentative about this one. And my brother has been waiting for centuries to get a cutting. I am not able to produce as well as he does. Then we have my Shadia Rucifolia. I think I really love this one. I think it's so cute. This is Hoya Larissa, one of my like super favorite Hoyas. Just so pretty. I thought there was a new leaf, like, oh, you know what? I think it's like super far away from us, from like this tendril. There's something there, but I don't know. We'll see. I did give it a trellis, some support, but it's best to not have too much expectations. This one, I don't know if this is the Gigas or the Ciliata. Whatever it is, it also needs to be watered. All right, so this is Velosa or Globulosa. We have Florida Beauty, and truly beautiful. That's the baby, which was the bottom cutting. And then this is the top cutting, which has been all this super, like, can you see? I don't think the camera is showing. It's super yellow. Yeah, so far it's been a really easygoing plant. Then I have a little orchid here. It does not look well. It's super kind of wrinkly, but it does have new growth. I'm not sure. I wonder if it'll ever flower for me. And this is the Clemenciorum that so many people love, and I'm really grateful for my brother for babysitting it for a while, and it's turning it into like a fuller plant, and he got a cutting, and this is the newest leaf. Maybe I'll put it on the top shelf to see if it'll have more tan. I think I have more space now. Look at that. Like such a Jurassic plant. Stunning. I think that one may enjoy like a little soak of water too. In the back here, we have a Philodendron, which I think because I don't give it enough light, it's just not putting out the leaves. So let's just move it. This one, Parviflora, I don't know. It does not grow. Again, maybe not enough light. Put you up here. See what happens. Okay, bottom shelf, we have this was sold to me as Dangnan, I think. I love it. So pretty. Here, there's more room here now. And this is an Incrustata elbow marginata, which gorgeous Hoya. But it's just so big, so I put it on the bottom shelf. Then I have a very sad Whorl Queenum in here. Does not, the Xanthurium, it's really hard. The dark form is doing really well, but I don't know why this one is so hard. This Shadia is also not doing very well. This is Shadia imbricata. Next to it, this may be, so like I don't know the difference between Velosa and globulosa. So this is one of the two. And I have a super cute Piper ornatum. I've been dreaming about this plant for so long, so I finally have been able to find it, but it's got like minimal roots when I got it, so I don't know when it'll actually become a bigger plant or if it will. Oh, we'll see. Ooh, we're almost done the shelves. Well, I think we're done the shelves. Let's see the plants that are not on the shelf. So like the plants, usually I keep plants that don't like bigger or they don't need as much light on the bottom. I just moved this Callistophila in here because it wasn't doing anything, hasn't grown for a long time, so I figure maybe being in the grow tent will encourage some growth. There's a regale in the back. This is the Parasitica, which I used to have a huge plant and it had lots of root rot. So now it's just this one leaf, and then it's put out these babies. So, and then it has this like super tender new vine coming out. So that's good. In the back we have this Latifolia Snow Queen, maybe? Just the one that's supposed to have splash, but it does not really have splash. It does have this cute little new leaf and another cute little new leaf here. Yeah. Next to that we have my Philodendron. I love the venation on this one. It is gorgeous. I gave Tony a cutting because it's such a beautiful Philodendron form. I moved my Pastazanum in here, and you can see it's getting a little bit, I think it's just too much light for it. I don't think it likes that much light. Similar to that is my Nangari Tens. I think it's too much light. This one leaf is showing a little bit yellowing. This one you can really see. This is the new leaf that's yet to finish growing up. Anyway, so I moved this to the corner now, and I have turned down the intensity of the grow light, so I'm hoping that will help it. And then I'm kind of using it to shield the Pastazanum. Behind that I didn't show you is my Hoya Chelsea. She's really cute, but so slow for me. We have the El Choco Red. I don't know why this leaf is so ugly. Usually when I see this, I suspect thrips. This leaf is quite pretty. And then it's got like a new grow point. This is my mango tree that I grew from a seed, which I showed you guys in my favorite leaves video recently. It's not as shiny anymore. I don't know if I should repot it, but there's no roots yet, so I'm just gonna leave this mango tree here. I'm gonna keep growing that in the grow tent. My Philodendron Soderoy, one of my favorite AROIDS. This is the newest leaf, which I don't think is as pretty as some previous leaves. I did repot it, so maybe it didn't like the transition. Pretty dry now. There's a grow point here, but I find that this to take a long time to put out a new leaf. My Philodendron gloriosum that I just imported, I think a couple months ago. That's the new leaf. I really like precious, really sweet and tender looking. And then I have my Philodendron. Oh, Philodendron, I want some water. Majestic. This leaf got hurt. This new leaf is taking forever to unfurl, which I suspect foul play. What does it mean? I don't know. Just something's off. But yeah, let's water this guy too. And then, oh, look at that. So pretty. All right, guys, I think that's all the plants. Oh no, I have just a few more hanging. This is Crimson Queen that I am rerooting. This is, I have my watermelon Shadia hanging here too. And then on this side, I have another, like 2 Shadias hanging. This, I think, Jerry. And then this one, or I don't remember. I will put the name on the screen again. And then the Hoya Robergea there. Okay, let's water some plants. I forgot to hit record when I was watering the plants, so I couldn't say goodbye to you guys there. We will just say goodbye here with Olive's sweet face. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I really enjoyed the new growth tent, and I'll keep you guys updated on all the new growths. All right, I'll see you guys soon again. Bye.